the chapters which I have taught earlier. You want notes of it also. Fine. Now, according to your syllabus in literature, again I'm repeating. Last lesson we have finished. Lord Spring we have finished. Rat Trap we did yesterday. Deep water and indigo both are left. One by one, shall we take the explanation of each? Correct? Then poetry. My mother at 66, keeping quiet and a thing of beauty. 3 poems you have. Vistas, 4 chapters you have. And writing topics. Correct? Today, what do you want? You tell me that. We are going to cover everything. You tell me today, what do you want? You having headache today.
I'll open the syllabus once again. The Tiger King.
The Tiger King? Okay, fine. Sure. So, third level also we did earlier. Tiger King. Vistas lesson number 2. Okay. Jessica, this is a story in which kings, the attitude, the arrogant king, the arrogancy of king is been highlighted over here. That how there was a time, there was an era in our country when people, when the king, they used to show their tyranny and the attitude, the proclamation, announcement, many announcements. One theme is this, and the second theme is that how people they believe on superstitions. Astrologers' role is very important in this. Tiger King is the title of the chapter, and here this king, his real name is very long. Okay, and he is a king of Katibandhapuram. Okay, and he is mad after killing tigers, hunting tigers. There is a reason behind it. Okay, so here the course of the story we will talk about. What happened? Looking for something.
Oh, there was something on the screen. I was getting rid of that.
Okay, fine. Just give me 1 minute to open the PPT. क्या क्या देख के आ रहा है हाँ उसको उठा दो ना गेट पे आएगी तो फोन कर दो उसको just taking a long time. Okay, I'll share my screen and we will understand the story of Tiger King. Hope it is visible to you. Kalki Krishnamurti, right, is the writer of. Just a minute. Okay, children talk. Children, as if I'm teaching in the class. Okay, Jessica, about the author. I hope you could see the full screen. Right, visible. Oh, fine. The Tiger King by Kalki, and here Kalki is the Kalki Krishnamurti, a very renowned Tamil writer, journalist, and whenever he writes, like his writing style, that he covers a lot of humor. He was also a critic. So here he is playing very good role of critic while criticizing the kings of that time. That the kings, how they used to boast about their talent, and how they proclaims, though they are not so high regard, but they proclaim so. And Kalki, through his writing, is talking in this particular story, is talking about the magical power, right? So, theme, if we talk about, which is very important, whenever the questions, objective questions do come to you, they do ask you like 2 to 3 marks answer. What is the theme of Tiger King? And here, these 3 points you should keep in mind. 3 themes are there. Mad pursuit or a hobby of rulers. It can be anything. Once they think of some हॉबी, जैसे उनको अपनी हॉबी प्रैक्टिस करनी है, they are going to go out of the way, they won't think of their subjects, they won't think of anything else, but only they will be mad in fulfilling their hobby pursuit, right? The other is how cruel they were towards animals. That time, tiger hunting, animal hunting, and all these kind of actions, they were legal. Today it's a crime. So cruelty of man in power towards animals. The third theme is nature's revenge. It is said that your karma comes to a cycle. It starts. Yesterday also in Red Trap we discussed this. You act accordingly, you get the reward. The way you do the deeds, same you get. That is over here, that how this Tiger King, without thinking about the animals, how important animals, he is killing all the animals. 100 tigers he wants to kill, and for that, what not he does, he takes every steps. He even marries a girl whose father has a big territory and has so many tigers in the forest, so that he could go and kill those tigers. Why? Because there was a prediction. Because there was a prediction that 100 tiger will kill this king. So he thought 100th tiger will kill. मैं 100 के 100 टाइगर को मार, मैं 100 टाइगर को मार दूंगा, फिर तो कोई नहीं मुझे मारेगा. He's so much in love of himself that he is killing 100 tigers. But yes, nature takes its revenge. Now there is an argument over here, because when he was of 10 days and the astrologer had given this prediction that the tiger would take his life. So, and then when he grew up, he get young, he called the same astrologer. So he said that you may kill many tigers, but 100 tiger will kill you. This is my prediction. And like the astrologer becomes so angry because king challenges him a lot. In that case, many students, they have an argument, or many time a question is asked कि जो prediction किया था वो right हुआ, that means that whatever is predicted or astrology is better, astrology is correct, is perfect, ये सबको तुम मानोगे, superstitious हो जाओगे, will you get superstitious? So there is an argument over here. Many youngsters they disagree, right? What do you say on it? That we will discuss by the end of this lecture. Okay. First, let us understand the story. So these three themes very important. Characters over here: the Tiger King, who is the king of Pratibandhapuram, kingdom's name, chief astrologer, and the king's divan. These are the three interesting characters. Okay. Lot of humor in each phase you will find. Going further, already we have talked about this. This we have talked about. We will come to this part. The Tiger King. You may be, are you able to see this? Is it visible? No, na?
The font's a little tiny.
So, yeah, fonts are very small. Because it is in Google Slides, that's why. Chalo, fine. I'll be telling you, you just listen to me. The Tiger King's introduction is first given in your textbook. He's the tiger of, he is the king of Pratibandhapuram, and his name is very long. We'll do one thing. Instead of looking at this style, the slides, we will open our textbook. That's better. Do you have a textbook of vistas with you?
I can go get it.
No need. I have. Second chapter you want that. Because the introduction given over here is actually very of great importance. The first paragraph, right? What does it tell? The Maharaja of Pratibandhapuram is hero of the story. He may be identified as His Highness. Now you see, name. How do people denote him? His Highness, Jamedar General, Kiledar Major, Sata Vyagra Samhari, Maharaja Dhiraj, Viswa Bhuvana Samrat, Sir Jilani, Jang Jang Bahadur, right? उसके बाद क्या है? MAD, ACTC और CRCK. What does it mean? These are the abbreviations used by the author just to add humor. Fala 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 ऐसे बोलते हैं ना, etc etc etc. But these name is often shortened to the Tiger King. So इतना लंबा नाम है, such a long name. So sometimes if teacher gives you such question, what was the real name of the Tiger King? What are you going to write? Are you going to write such a long name?
Abbreviation.
Okay, but abbreviation would not work over here. If real name is asked, you should write this: Sir Jilani Jang Jang Bahadur.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
So yeah,
Okay.
the Jamadar, General, Kiledar, these are all address added. बोलने से पहले announcement करते ना, महाराजा धीराज पधार रहे हैं, like that. Okay. So you should remember Sir Jilani Jangjang Bahadur, his real name, the Tiger King. He's telling over here, the author, that I have come forward to tell you why he came to be known as Tiger King. So what are we going to get the answer over here? Tiger King, but why? Why? So no, he's telling I don't have any intention pretending to advance only to end the strategic withdrawal. Means I do not want to just start and just withdraw the story. He's telling that, and when I will start telling, I will be so much focused on my work of telling you why he was known as Tiger King, that even a Stuka bomber comes, cannot throw me off track. So I'm going to be on my track. Here, author is adding, you can say it's hyperbole. Author is adding surprise element, or you can say great importance element to his works by telling the readers that dekh lo, I am going to tell you very interesting story and I am going to be on a track. Even if a Stuka bomber, what does it mean? A Stuka bomber means even if a person, Stuka bombers usually they are the people, those who enters, for example, if you're telling a story, will interrupt suddenly and then in talking to that person, you forget the storyline. So he's telling even if Stuka bomber comes, ये hyperbole कि इतना बड़ा कोई बॉम्ब डालने वाला भी आ जाएगा तो भी मैं वहीं पे खड़ा रहूंगा and I will be telling you the story on the same lines. The Stuka, if it likes, can beat a hasty retreat from my story. So Stuka को चाहिए तो please quickly go up. So here in real life, any person who interrupts when you are telling interesting story, correct? And in this character Stuka bomber, they are usually in the what you say when the interesting war is going on or interesting act is going on and sudden interruption comes. So even if somebody throws bomb, everything will be destroying around me, but I won't go off track. This is what he's adding in order to make his readers that my story is more interesting. Fine. So the story starts like this, that 10 days old king. Just a minute, let me clear all this. Fine. So we will come to the start of the story. The manner of his death, this birth, the king when he was born, something very unnatural happened. Very strange thing happened. So here he's telling that when the king, this king who is the Tiger King, the hero of our story, when he was born, the child will grow up to become the warrior. This is usually this is a practice in royal houses. When the child is born, they call astrologers, royal astrologers. In royal astrologers, they prepare this thing, kundali jisko bolte hai, astrology ke hisab se they announce that how would be this child. So the such prediction was done. Child will grow up to become the warrior of warriors, hero of heroes, champion of champions, but they bit their lips. But ke baad they stopped. So royal astrologers, when they talked about this child, they started very positively that warriors of warriors banega, champion of champions banega, but what? They bit their lips and swallowed hard. That fact, something there was which they could not speak. They hesitated to speak. Why they hesitated? Because kuch bhi galat bol diya and the child's father may get angry, the king may get angry. So when compelled to continue, when they were forced, the astrologers came out with, this is a secret which should not be revealed at all. Astrologers do not want this secret to be revealed. And yet we are forced to speak out. The child born under this star will one day have to meet his death. Now see the line. The child born under this star will have to meet its death. So at that very moment, great
Yes.
miracle happened. See the statement given. Right, Jessica? Everybody who is born is going to die. Correct?
Yeah.
So that is what the child said. One great miracle took place. What that was what that astonished everyone. Right? A 10 day, an infant, you can say freshly born child who cannot speak at all. 10-day-old Jilani Jang Jang Bahadur. This is the name. Got to know. Said, oh wise prophets. The 10-day-old child is speaking. Oh wise prophets. And itna bola that everybody was shocked, transfixed, they were stupefaction. मतलब वो वहीं पे खड़े हो गए, like a stupid thinking, कहाँ से आवाज आ रही है? They looked wildly at each other and they blinked. O wise prophets, it was I who spoke, the child said. This time there was no grounds for doubts. It was the infant born just 10 days ago who had enunciated words so clearly, who has spoken these words so clearly. Okay, now when this was said, again the child repeated. That the chief astrologist took off his spectacles and gazed intently. He took off his specs and said, कि ये बच्चा बोल रहा है? Oh, this 10-day child is speaking. All those who are born will one day have to die. So logical answer he gave, na? But see the statement of astrologers that in the star the child who is born will have to meet its death. He said everybody those who have born is going to die. We don't need your predictions to know that. There would be some sense in it if you could tell us the manner of the death. 10-day-old child is speaking and asking कि ये बताओ मैं मरूंगा कैसे? Manner of my death. The royal infant uttered these words in the little squeaky voice. The chief astrologer placed his finger on his nose in wonder. Baby who was just barely 10 days old. He's speaking. And then they were compelled to, to say. So astrologers added, and this you have to pay attention. The prince was born in the hour of bull. The bull and the tiger are enemies. Therefore, death comes from the tiger. So this question is asked, what predictions were made? What were the predictions? Number one prediction is this one, that the prince who is born in this hour of bull and tiger are enemies. So the manner, if we ask, then the death will come from the tiger. इतना ही बताया. Correct. So everybody came to know. Now this was just when the king, this Jilani king, Jang Bahadur, he was 10 days old. बात वहाँ खत्म हो गई. When he grew up, he was 20 years old. Jang Bahadur was crowned. जब वो crown prince बने. That time there was discussion, hot discussion in his kingdom. People, they were talking about that incident. अरे पता है, when he was 10 years old, 10 days old, ऐसा हुआ था, this prediction was made and he spoke. So as soon as he heard the pronounce, the crown prince gave a trip. तो सबने जब बोला, he also called the astrologer कि अच्छा ऐसा हुआ था. He confirmed because he was just 10 days old that time. Then what did he uttered? If tigers are the reason for my death, let tigers beware. So what he, like a king, he said, tigers would say daro. Why the tigers should be beware of you? So here he has planned something, and that planning was that he is going to kill the tigers. So tigers have to actually उसे डर के ही रहना है. Okay, Crown Prince. अब ये तो हुआ first part. Now we come to second part. Crown Prince Jang Bahadur grew taller and stronger. Just to highlight his things, वो यहाँ पर writer बहुत बड़ा चढ़ा के बोल रहे हैं. He grew taller and stronger day by day. No other miracle marked the childhood days apart from the event already described. Now here you see the boy drank the milk of an English cow, was brought up by an English nanny, tutored in by English by an English man, saw nothing but English films, exactly the crown princes of all other Indian state did. So why need to write so many thing? A simple thing also, in one line also the author could explain that he was brought up according to the British ways, British standard, as the other kings in that time were. Why is telling that he drank milk of an English cow and had an English nanny and brought up, was tutored by an Englishman. English 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 इतना highlight क्यों करना था? But obviously royal family के थे, so that time every prince was brought up in this manner. But here the style of writing he highlights because he wants to write in a very simple language, Kalki. So when he came to age of 20, he was 20, the state which had been with the court of wards until now, because his father might have died young. So till the time the child grew up to 20, the court of wards means the ministers of court, they handled the work, official work. Now these all powers came into his hands. But everyone in the kingdom remembered astrologer's prediction. Many continued to discuss the matter. Slowly this came to Maharaja's ears, and प्रतिबंधपुरम में जितने भी फॉरेस्ट थे, इनम्बरेबल फॉरेस्ट they were, they had tigers in them, correct? So you may kill even a cow in, Maharaja knew the old saying. महाराजा अपना जो काम है, this चंगजंग बहादुर, he is doing wrong deed by killing the tigers. So how he is justifying, the character justifies his crime by saying that हमारे scriptures में लिखे हैं that even if you kill a cow in your defense, आप अपने defense के लिए अगर आप cow को भी, cow which is very holy to us, उसको भी मारते हो तो पाप नहीं लगता है. You may kill even a cow in self defense. There would be certainly be no objection to killing tiger in self defense. तो tiger को मारने में, that also I am killing for my defense. Otherwise tigers would kill me. तो भाई तो चल पड़े hunting पे. And Maharaja was thrilled beyond measures to kill the first tiger. And he called the astrologers, showing, see, you said tiger will kill me, and I have killed this tiger. What the astrologer said? Your Majesty, you may kill 99 tigers exactly in the same manner, but be very careful with the 100 tiger. तो ये 100 tiger वाली जो बात थी, this was not told when he was 10 days old. The prediction में क्या कहा था? That this child is born in the star of bull. Bull and tigers, they are enemies, and so tiger will be the cause of death. Only this much was said. But when he killed the first tiger, he showed it to astrologer, saying that अब तुम्हारी astrology क्या बोलती है? So he said that you may kill in the similar manner 99 tigers, but 100 tiger, be very careful with it. यहाँ पर किंग को गुस्सा आ गया. What if the 100 tiger was also killed? He is telling that now he is getting challenge, astrology को challenge कर रहे. जब मैं 100 tiger को भी मार दूंगा तो तू क्या करेगा? He said that I will tear up all my books of astrology and I will set them on a fire. I should cut off my tuft and crop off my hair and leave this profession of being a astrologer. I'll become an insurance agent instead. अगर ये कर दिखाया आपने तो, right? एकदम गुस्से में आ गया. चलो, तो ये तो हो गया सेकेंड पार्ट का क्लियर सीन, दैट एक टाइगर को मार दिया एंड ही चैलेंज दी एस्ट्रोलॉजर. फाइन. फ्रॉम दैट डे ऑनवर्ड्स celebration time, this line you pay attention. What do you get to know about it? From that day onwards it was celebration time for all the tigers inhabiting in Patibandapuram. क्यों? Why tigers celebrated? Any idea? Can you comment on it? No? Okay. See now, here further one line is written that the state banned tiger hunting by anyone except Maharaja. Correct?
Oh, okay. Hmm.
Except Maharaja, no one else could hunt tigers. तो tiger celebrate कर रहे थे. चलो एक ही आदमी मारेगा हमको. पहले टाइगर हंटिंग के लिए सब चले जाते थे ना. Everyone, like कोई भी रिच है तो वो चला जाएगा. Common people used to kill tiger for their needs. ट्राइबल्स मार देते थे, जो शांति के किंग ही आएगा मारने हमको, तो इट वाज लाइक अ, बट हियर इट इज irony in words. Okay, this figures of speech that we will discuss at the end. I'll highlight each part and explain you why I'm taking this chapter from the textbook. One reason is that from this chapter you will find many this thing devices. Irony is one element, humor is one element. So we need, and answers are asked on it, questions are asked on it. So इसके ऊपर ध्यान ज्यादा देना, ये लाइन याद रखनी है, that it was a celebration time for tigers. There is irony in these words. Though it was announced that king will be king has a ban on hunting, only king will go to kill these tigers, not no common people. So a proclamation means announcement was issued that anyone who dared to fling so much as a stone at a tiger, tiger पे कोई एक पत्थर भी मारेगा, so all his wealth and property would be confiscated. The tigers were celebrating, at least we are safe. अब हमको कोई मारेगा नहीं, हम हमारी हमको कोई परेशान नहीं करेगा. So Maharaja vowed he would attend to all other matters only after killing 100 tigers. महाराजा ने क्या कर दिया? He vowed. Okay. He said मैं तो जपूंगा नहीं जब तक मैं 100 टाइगर नहीं मार दूंगा. So he was not at all focused on administrating his kingdom, not at all focused on the problems of the people, but only focused on one thing: I want to kill the 100th tiger. Can you tell me one reason is very much visible? एक तो है कि भाई वो उसने चैलेंज किया एस्ट्रोलॉजर्स को, राइट? ही चैलेंज एस्ट्रोलॉजर्स. व्हाट इज द अदर रीजन?
I think it's because egoistic reasons. I don't know.
He is egoistic. He challenged the astrologer that I will make your astrology fail. It will be not true. I will kill the 100 tiger as well. But why was he mad after killing tigers?
I think it's because there was some element of irritation that how can a tiger kill me, right? I'm not sure
See,
about something,
yeah.
but
See, over
something on the right way.
here he is actually what he proclaims, what he claims is he is not that. Correct. Kings कैसे बोलते हैं कि हमसे no one is as mighty as me and this and that. But we come to know about King's character that he is not what he said. He is also scared of death. He is having fear of death. That's why he killed the first tiger. Correct? First tiger he killed because he was also having fear of death कि tiger मुझे मार देगा. Next thing, he thinks that I am a king. How can a tiger, a minor little tiger, an animal can kill me? Third thing, he challenged astrology, saying that तुम्हारी astrology भी गलत हो जाएगी. I will kill the 100th tiger. Okay. One more character, one more side of the character that I feel is king is hypocrite. He says तुम्हारी astrology गलत है. Your astrology is wrong. When you don't believe astrology, why are you after killing tigers? Don't follow that prediction. Don't believe on that prediction. गलत है ना, तो prediction तो गलत ही होगा फिर. अगर astrology गलत है तो prediction भी गलत होगा. Why are you after, you accepted na that yes, your predictions are correct, that's why you are after killing these tigers. मत मारो बेचारे 100 टाइगर बच जाते. So many these kind of questions are asked. They do ask on characters, they do ask questions on the logic behind each deed in each action. So these kind of questions you should be very clear. Okay, so he was focused completely कि मैं तो 100 टाइगर को मार के रहूंगा. Initially the king seemed well set to realize his ambition, so his ambition was set. I want to kill 100 tigers. Correct. Initially, he killed. There were no times when the bullet missed its mark. Tiger leapt upon him. He fought the beast with bare hands. इतना easy भी नहीं था. ऐसा नहीं था कि उसको he did not face dangers. He did face dangers. Right? उसको danger face करना पड़ा. But he fought bravely because focused. I want to kill the tiger. Maharaj always won, even if tiger leaped on him. He used to win that battle. Sure. We'll stop share and you rejoin. Feeling better or not? Or still headache?
Mom, can we have class for 1 hour today?
Okay, fine. I don't have any issue.
Thank you.
You rejoin.
Yes, ma'am.